Welcome back, everybody. This is Sadie with the New York Marine Rescue Center, and we are here for another new episode of Seize the Day, as we bring the science, the fun, and the learning right into your home or classroom. Welcome to the New York Marine Rescue Center. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization located on the east end of Long Island. We are back for our fourth and final segment of human interaction. Over the last few months, we have examined the many ways that human interaction negatively impacts the marine environment through harassment, entanglement, and vessel strikes, and what we can do to prevent these occurrences. Marine debris is defined as any persistent solid material that is manufactured or processed and directly or indirectly, intentionally or unintentionally disposed of or abandoned into the marine environment. Marine debris injures and kills marine life and poses a huge threat to human health. Our oceans and waterways are polluted with a wide variety of marine debris as it takes on many forms, ranging from soda cans and plastic bags to balloons to derelict fishing gear and abandoned vessels. And there is no place on Earth that is immune to this issue. A majority of the trash and debris that covers our beaches come from storm drains and sewers, as well as from shorelines and recreational activities. Discarded fishing gear is also a major problem because it can entangle, injure, and drown marine wildlife, as we saw in our entanglement video. Worldwide, more than 800 species of marine life have been harmed by debris, with impacts that include injury, illness, and death. Marine debris can impact a large variety of marine life, from small microorganisms to humpback whales. Animals may inadvertently eat debris or become entangled in it. For instance, sea turtles are opportunistic feeders and often mistake plastic bags for food like jellyfish. It can also influence the transport of invasive species. If a marine organism attaches itself to debris, it can travel hundreds of miles and land on a shoreline where it is non-native, resulting in devastating effects to the ecosystem and making it very difficult to remove. And I hate to burst your bubble, or balloon, but balloons are a major risk for ingestion and entanglement to seabirds, sea turtles, and marine mammals. The balloon itself and everything attached, like ribbons, strings, and valves, are a form of litter that people purchase, often with the intent to release it into the environment. Even when balloons are released far away from the water, or in a landlocked state, they still pose a threat. Unfortunately, once they go up, they must come down. Balloons that are released into the air don't just go away. They either get snagged on something, such as tree branches or electrical wires, deflate, making their way back down, or rise until they pop and fall back down to earth, where they can be ingested by animals mistaking it for food, or entangling wildlife. The Joyful Send-Off strategy, funded by NOAA, focuses on connecting with those who may be considering balloon releases as a form of celebration, like remembrance or a memorial. Representatives engage with local aquariums and environmental organizations to increase public knowledge of balloon debris impacts. The Joyful Send-Off strategy gives people alternative and eco-friendly ideas to host a ceremony. Now, this portion of marine debris and ingestion may be a lot to digest. Plastic is everywhere, and a lot of it ends up in our waterways. Plastic is the most prevalent type of marine debris found in our oceans, and more than 80% of marine debris is plastic. Plastic waste kills up to 1 million seabirds a year. As with sea turtles, when seabirds ingest plastic, it takes up room in their stomachs, sometimes causing starvation. Many marine animals are found dead with their stomachs full of this waste. Scientists estimate that 60% of all seabird species have eaten pieces of plastic, and believe that number to increase to 99% within the next 20 years, while 100% of sea turtle hatchlings likely have plastic in their digestive tracts today. Plastics are synthetic polymers designed for strength and durability. It is cheap to mass produce, and most forms are super resilient and do not break down too easily. Some take hundreds of years to fully decompose. However, they are weakened by exposure to ultraviolet radiation, causing pieces of plastic to eventually break down into much smaller pieces. There are even areas of concentrated marine debris within rotating ocean currents all across the world. These areas are known as garbage patches and are mostly made up of pieces of plastic that have broken into tiny pieces over time called microplastics. Microplastics are small plastic pieces that are less than 5 millimeters long and are extremely harmful to our ocean and aquatic life. Though microplastics are added as exfoliants to health and beauty products such as face wash and toothpastes. These tiny particles easily pass through water filtration systems and end up somehow in the Arctic snow and alpine soils all the way to the deepest of oceans, and even end up in seafood that we consume. Microplastics are now discoverable in human organs. 13 million metric tons of plastic end up in our oceans each year. There is now 5.25 trillion micro pieces of plastic in our oceans and 46,000 pieces in every square mile of ocean, weighing up to 269,000 tons. Every day, around 8 million pieces of plastic make their way into our oceans. Scientists predict that the weight of ocean plastics will exceed the combined weight of all of the fish in the sea by the year 2050. The New York Marine Rescue Center is a part of the NOAA Mid-Atlantic Marine Debris Action Plan, along with nearly 100 other organizations, to create and maintain strategies over the next 5 years that will decrease the amount of marine debris in our ocean. Our goal together is to help reduce the impacts of marine debris on the Mid-Atlantic and its coasts, people, and wildlife as we investigate and prevent the adverse devastation. And we need to make a change now. The New York Marine Rescue Center hosts around 6 beach cleanups every month from April to December in our efforts to preserve and protect local marine environments. They're public, free, and fun to participate in while making a positive change in the right direction. We can all work together to protect our oceans, especially for those who call it home. Check out our website and see how you can sign up for an upcoming event and help us to protect our beautiful beaches and marine environments. Together, we can actively reduce our plastic waste for the protection of sea turtles and other marine species, as well as humans. Remember, put your waste in the right place and reuse, reduce, and recycle. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and share.